Hi, everyone. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for May 27th through June 2nd. Can you believe that it's almost June in 2022? That's crazy. All right. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Thank you for listening or watching wherever you are right now in this world. All right. So this week, we are going to have the opportunity to find a new solution to an older theme or story that we're working on. So that's definitely some good news. Now, I think that it could be prior to this week that you thought that you had all the answers, you thought that you had all the information and you were going in the right direction, but there's going to be some new inspiration or new ideas or some reveals that are going to come in. And once you have that piece of information, the way you feel about something or the way that you approach something has to shift a little bit. So let's talk about why. Okay, so we've been talking about both Mars and Jupiter being in Aries. This week, they are going to meet up and they're going to kick off a brand new cycle of energy that's going to bring a lot of expansive, driven focus to an area of your life. So where you've been feeling this, and like, I don't think it's going to be a shock to you, you're going to feel an amplification. You're going to feel something that's just kind of revved up and you're like, I've got to go for this. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of ideas. A little effort is going to go a long way with this energy. Now, with this transit, I do want to tell you that you find what you seek. So holding optimism is extremely important. You definitely want to walk with courage and focus on what you want to grow, not what you don't want to grow. That is the challenge when it comes to this energy. All right. This week, we also have Venus moving into her home sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus is an area of your life where you've been experiencing a lot of shifts, breakthroughs, unexpected revelations, changes, and also that overwhelming desire to find stability and resources that you can count on, beauty and grace in your life. Now, with Venus here, the tension of finding ways to do this is going to lessen. But at the same time, your desire to be present and connected to the path that you're on is going to be amplified as well. It's almost like you see it a little bit more clear now. You have that added support to help you get in this direction. So you're really driven to go that way too. All right. To add to this sense of new beginnings, we also have a new moon in Gemini this week. Now, what's interesting about this new moon in Gemini is that Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is in retrograde. So in a way, you're getting like a new beginning or a new slate, but it's something that you discovered weeks ago and that you're still working on. There could, like, in other words, there could be like one more phase of revision out of these new intentions and this new slate that you're working on. But what's important with this new moon, the intentions and the goals that you set, is to consider the ideas and the connections and the inspiration that you have. And with Gemini, it's always okay to have more than one. It's definitely encouraged to have one or two at least two paths to kind of dive into and see where they can take you. So this week, I definitely encourage you to write down the ideas, even if they pop into your mind at the middle of the night. If there's something that you're thinking about mid-sentence, make sure you write it down. It could be fleeting, but I promise you it's going to be a good one that you're probably going to want to pursue in the weeks to come. Alrighty, guys, just as a reminder, please be sure to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign as we go through these horoscopes. That'll give you a better overall view. And also, just to remind you one more time, we do have that free report here at Astrology Hub where you can get your sun, moon, and rising. And then I'll give you a quick overview of how all of those work together. All you need to do to get your free report is go to astrologyhub.com/sun, moon, and rising. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aquarius, your top three focuses for this week are going to be: one, new ideas or beginnings around things that you love unconditionally, things that you're passionate about. Two, finding a new way to work with a solution or a theme around your home or around your roots. And three, communicating in a bold new way that uses ingrained wisdom and knowledge to reach a larger audience. So let's talk about why these are your three focuses. The new moon this week is going to be happening in an area that really supports passion. It supports relationships, loves, creativity, sports, things that you have created like entrepreneurships. I think it's a really interesting energy here because there's going to be a lot of ideas, a lot of opportunities for you to begin new things and revise things that you've already been working on. So I definitely encourage you to set both short and long-term goals around how you can indulge or cherish this energy in your life, protect it, and really thrive through it because it's going to bring inspiration to all areas of your life. And it could also flood into some of those decisions that you're having around your home or your roots. There's been a lot of breakthroughs. There's been a lot of shifts, decisions that you've tried to make, things that you're having to revise when it comes to your home, how they impact your partnerships, your relationships, in your work and home life balance overall. This week, the energy shifts a little bit as Venus moves into this area of your life. There's going to be more heart, like a grounded feeling of, why do I need to make these changes? What do I need to support here? And why do I need to support it? So I like that you have a new perspective that's going to help you make those decisions and approach an old problem or a problem that you've been trying to unfold for most of this year. What I also love about this energy coming into this area of your life is I think you can expect a lot of really good food, really good company, and a great vibe around your home that's going to help you remember why it's important to feel that way at your roots and how it really feeds the entire spectrum of your life when you really feel that nourished and that supported in that area of your life. Now, how you communicate and who you communicate with, energy around your local environment is definitely growing rapidly for you. This week, I think you're going to feel that a really big burst of energy. Like you've had the drive, you've had the expansive ideas. These are going to come together. And I think there's going to be some inspiration about how you can get your message out there. And I think it's going to take very few words to make a huge impact or get your reach a large audience. So don't think that you have to be big to get a big message. It's a little bit, it's going to go a long way. All right. With that being said, I do hope you guys have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time.